What is up, everybody? Thank you because you have just tuned in to Real Radio 104.1. I am your host tonight, Mr. James Yan. We are your nightcap of comedy. I'm joined in studio with my good friend who helped start all this hilarity over 10 years ago. I'm talking about the one, the only Miguel Colon. Don't you forget about the junior because he knows who his daddy is. We also have in studio our official sponsor from the Kaufman and Lynn personal injury attorneys. That's right. They've been representing and winning for the good people of Orlando for over 20 years. For more information, go to whenyouneedus.com. So I'm talking about the one, the only Mr. Jeff, the Batman, Kaufman in the building as well. Now, we got a great show for you guys. We were just having a great conversation about how sometimes comedians can be petty. And when I say sometimes, I mean all the time. Yeah. Good. And I will say this, Miguel, I'll preface this because you got a great story. The bigger the comedian, the more petty they can be because they wield the big sword, right? So go ahead, man. Hit us with a story.
Here's the thing with petty. Sometimes petty, the worst petty is when you are seeking out to be petty. But sometimes you're minding your business and something happens to you and you're like, all right, it's on. I know. You're like, hey, Jesus, close your eyes for this one. Because I'm about to. Hey, it's like that time I got that threesome with the midgets. Jesus, just stay in the car. You don't need to see what's about to happen.
Hey, hide the Bible of God watching. I hear you.
No, I'd heard a great story, and I'd heard like Rogan talking about it and a couple other podcasts discussing it. And it was the time that Dave Chappelle came into the store to do some time. And because he just bumped in, and they're very strict on time at these places. But these lineups are huge. These lineups have Jay Leno on them. These lineups, everybody's got 15, 12, 9 minutes, whatever you got, that's what you got. And everybody understands that because they have a deep respect for it. And apparently Dane Cook was the headliner, or not headline. He was closing out the showcase. And Chappelle wanted to come in. So they were asking, is anybody willing to give up some of the time? And Dane Cook had, I think, a 20-minute spot because he was closing out the showcase. Everybody else had 15 minutes. And a couple other comics were real cool about it. And they were like, yeah, Dave, you could take a couple of my minutes. And these are established comics too. And, as the story goes, Dane Cook wasn't feeling it and was not going to give up any of his time and made us think about it. So Chappelle goes on right before Dane Cook, right before the show closes out. He's doing his 10 minutes because 2 comics gave him 5 of theirs. And on the last minute, he's there with his cigarette and he looks at the crowd and he goes, I don't normally do this, but tell you what, when I get off stage, why don't you guys come outside with me and I'll take pictures and stuff. And so the minute he does that, he empties the whole room. And now Dane Cook has to go up there and perform his 15 minutes to an empty club because everyone's outside kicking it with Dave Chappelle.
Hey, do your time.
Hey, hold on. Listen. Some people bring that on themselves. And we've all done something to a fellow comedian who did something wrong to us. And it normally happens right before we go on. They do something just foul to you, and you got to.
And I would say this too. That's within the gentleman's code of response.
Yes.
Correct.
It's within the gentleman's code of response. It's not, I'm going to blast this dude. I'm going to fight this dude. I'm going to do all this wild nonsense. It's like, very well, allow me to show you what I could do. I remember growing up, my good friend Diggs, very attractive dude, man. The ladies loved him. And our buddy Junior and Diggs were kind of going at it. Not hard, but just kind of talking trash to each other in the car. And Junior and we were on the way to go see this girl that Junior knew. And I still remember we were sitting in the car and Diggs was just taking it as Junior was kind of trying to talk some trash. And before we got out, Diggs put his hand on Junior and he said, hey, if you take it back, everything you said right now, I won't get out this car and introduce myself to that girl. It was the coldest, pettiest line. Like, bro, I'll go and introduce myself to her and I'll take her tonight. And Junior was like, hey, man, we was just joking. And it was about 2 minutes of Diggs just staring at Junior. Junior was like, I take back what I said.
Oh, no, he punked him. Oh,
hey, sometimes you smart enough to do the right thing.
Yeah, exactly. And
sometimes you take your lumps. You did it.
Within the gentleman's code, boys.
Yeah.
That's the key to pettiness.
Yes.
Keep it within the gentleman's code. You cannot react. Basically, I'm trying to think of what they discuss it with. A proportionate response. In like big military terms and world governing terms, you know, they blow up a satellite base, you can't nuke a city. No. You've got to have a proportionate response.
Hold on. That's a self-defense argument. But I can tell you what right now.
That's funny. The lawyer's like,
if you want to end it, you go thermonuclear. And that part, I want you to know something. I did it. This dude, and this isn't comedy. When I was in college, some guy thought it was funny and wrapped this dead squirrel around my doorknob. And I got home and I'm with my girlfriend. I'm staring at this dead squirrel. I'm going, why would somebody, what's the point? And I remember going into a friend of mine calls me up and he's laughing. Ha 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 ha. He goes, yeah, it was funny, wasn't it? I'm like, dude, why would you do? You do realize I'm going to respond. Okay. Let the games begin.
Before you finish the story, I will say this is a little different because he's already taken it to a very high level.
It's
dead animal on your door.
I want you to know something.
You started it. You
think there's the
okay. Yeah.
And he rubbed it in my face in front of a bunch of guys. Thought it was funny. And I said, okay. So the next day I'm walking to one of my classes and I see this like huge roadkill, like a possum. And I said, that is a very interesting opportunity. And I walked back to my house. I got a bag. I stuffed that thing and it was awful. I mean, you ain't seen awful till you see this thing. And I put it in the dude's bed. And let me just say this. It festered in his bedroom for about 6 hours that anybody who walked in this house thought like, what died in here?
In his bed. You got to throw the bed away. You can't keep that bed.
Yep.
Yeah, you got to burn the house
and
down.
He walked in the house and I was sitting there like
James,
laughing.
you flipped the mattress. Chill out.
Yeah.
Wait. No, he did.
That's why they got two sides.
But he said,
flip it over. Like when
I
you
told him next time it'd be a horse.
And
let's just say this. He goes, man, Kaufman will stick a dead body in my bed. Yeah.
Bro.
Hey, I used to work when I used to have prank wars with these girls I work with. I was a waiter in the Florida Mall, worked at Buca de Beppo. Me and these two girls, we would have these prank wars all the time. And it was good. It was good. We have fun time with our prank war.
Yeah.
And it was getting fun, but it was also I had to deal with both of them. So it was starting to get like, damn, I'm getting hit from both sides. So I used to trade food out to all the people in the mall. I would have them make up big plates of food, and I would just come by different stores and drop off food and just be like, hey, I may need something later. And I remember doing it with Sephora, and they used to hook me up with like, let me spray. I would take the tester bottles and just spray them in empty bottles, and I'd jack a whole thing of cologne right there. So I had a good rapport with all of them. Well, I remember I went to the pet store. I said, hey, I need this. I need you to print me up a receipt that said I bought 10 tarantulas. And then just give me that receipt. I don't care if it has some kind of code where you can't return it. I just need a receipt that it says I bought 10 tarantulas. At the time, tarantulas were like $20 a piece. They weren't even expensive. And I remember I came to the girls in the back room because the prank war was getting heavy. And it was starting to get stressful. And every time I had to wash my back. And I came in and I was like, ladies, I have recently purchased $200 worth of tarantulas. I was like, now, as long as we don't, this is me exposing that I had a nuclear capabilities. I was like, as long as this prank war kind of fizzles its way out, we don't have to do anything with these tarantulas. But if it keeps escalating, I have 10 tarantulas at my disposal. Those are my ICBMs. And I'm like, listen, and it was a bluff. It was a bluff, but I was also letting them know I'm going to care for these tarantulas. I'm investing in this. Like so let's just end it. Let's end it here before I gotta bring 10 tarantulas out one of these days, or one a day, and one a month.
That's still within the realms of gentlemen, in my opinion. Like, hey, I'm giving you an out. I'm letting you know we don't have to take it here, but I'm willing to do it.
Hey, one time I filled up a whole mop bucket and picked up one of the girls and just dunked one of her feet in the mop bucket, and then she had to work the whole shift. Her foot was soaked.
Why is that such a horrible thing, by the way?
1 foot too.
If your sock is wet, you got to throw the whole
But
foot
it's
away,
mop
right?
bucket water.
Oh, it smelled like Fabuloso.
They went back and forth on me. I came back one time. They had poured anchovy juice right on the right on my door handles. And so I'm coming to my car and I'm like, it's just sitting there in the hot summer day, and I'm like, what is that smell? So that's why I was like, hey man, I'm gonna have to invest in tarantula
Yeah.
technology. Basically, I had them splitting tarantula atoms in a warehouse underneath the earth, and I was like, "Do we have yellow cake tarantulas? Okay, get our land back."
Bro, y'all took that seriously though. The prank wars, man.
Prank war was hard.
Getting that because I'm not a prankster, so I don't.
No,
jump
I'm
into
not
none of that.
either, but I will end it. I
That's
will
bad.
end it. Like,
Bro, you put a dead animal on a dude's bed though, Jeff. Like,
hey, listen. He stuck it in my face, man. That ain't right.
gotcha.
Pause.
Ah!
Hey, yo, pause.
He wiggled it.
Oh,
Hey,
Ken
yo.
shows up for that.
Hey, yo,
That
pause, my
voice that
dude.
you are hearing,
The Godfather
is the
of comedy shows up just to step in on that one.
one. Yeah, gets to Ken Miller today. He has a new AKA. You know, he always has a different name. He's the Carolina Hurricanes.
My team won a Stanley Cup championship, baby. Yeah, I don't know nothing about hockey.
No, he don't know nothing about hockey. I'm
I
looking
don't
right
know
at him.
Jeff called me. I don't know nothing about hockey.
Bro,
All I
didn't
know
even
is it's been
Carolina had
20
a team.
years. It's been 20 years since we won. It's been 53 years since the Knicks won, but nobody go get my team props.
No.
Huh?
Well,
bro,
that's the
hey,
next. Come on.
congratulations to the
Thank
Carolina
you.
Hurricanes.
Yo,
I was-
Nick,
I was-
the
I
Knicks
know,
fans
I
know
know
nothing
so
about
little
giving-
about hockey. Yeah.
Hey,
No.
hey, Miguel. The other day I said, how many innings?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Like if you told me gun to my head, you said lie right now, convince me you play hockey. I'd be like,
Hey.
yeah, man, I'm a power forward.
hey, Jeff. I just ordered a shirt because there's a guy on the Carolina Hurricanes who is K Miller.
Right.
What?
So I just ordered his. I
What?
didn't know
got his
James-
jersey that says Miller on the back.
I'm getting it. So one of my coworkers is like, "Yo, like it's," and he's black. He's like, "It's a black dude.
Yeah.
He played for not Edmonton. What's Long Island up near Long
Hey,
Island?
let me
Islanders.
find out.
Islanders.
Let me find out he Kennedy the McAdoos. Let me find
Man,
out.
if that boy, my nephew, woo!
Let me find out, kid.
He's
Y'all
like,
ain't
hey,
gonna
this one
tell
for
me
my
nothing.
Uncle Chicken Man. What up?
Y'all ain't gonna tell me nothing, bro. Yeah, so I actually watched that game last night because I tell people I'm everything Carolina except for Duke. I root for anything
Yeah.
that's North Carolina. I am rooting
Yeah.
for, but no, I'm telling you, man. I don't know if y'all already talked about it. If I missed it, shout out to the New York Knicks.
We did.
I can't.
We did.
I guys, I'm sorry, I'm running late. I had therapy tonight. I'm trying to make myself better, but all I'm saying is, man, congratulations to that
Pause.
franchise.
Hey,
He go- he
you
goes,
know, because you have a friend that's from New York. I told these guys last show, you ain't gonna be able to tell a person from New York
Man,
nothing.
Will
Hey, I saw
Mills and Pedro Lima.
Yeah,
You ain't
I
gonna
saw
be able to-
cops burning cars.
bro.
I saw firemen burn a car.
Hey, this a thing too. Hey, young people, y'all know the internet is forever. I don't think young people know that because there's young
They
people
don't.
talking about, hey, Wimby, I'm gonna give you oral sex.
Wow.
But they say the graphic
Yeah.
part.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, do you young people know that the internet is forever?
But
Yeah.
to be fair, man, like she gonna be going for a job in New York one day, and her boss is gonna be watching that, be like, "That's the attitude I like."
but no, Miguel.
taking one for the team.
These were young boys.
Okay, her boss gonna be like,
Hey,
"Unfortunately,
hey.
the position's
Hey,
filled."
I don't judge. I ain't judging.
Yeah, man. Good luck to you guys. Pause.
That's called
Hey.
commitment.
Hey,
Yo, wait
when
a
I-
minute.
When
bro.
I tell you, man, shout out to New York, bro. They was wildin' this weekend, and good for them. But my thing, Jay, how much time we got? I don't want to say that crazy.
Come on back. We just need to take a break, so we'll come right back to that.
Okay, cool. Because I got a question for y'all, real quick.
Our 8.5 inches. We'll be right back, right here. Real Labs, Real Radio, 104.1. Back, everybody. You are still listening to Real Labs on Real Radio 104.1. I'm your host, James John. We're joined in studio with Miguel Colon. Don't forget to Junior, because he knows who his daddy is. Jeff the Batman Kaufman from the official sponsor, Kaufman and Lynn, personal injury attorneys. And the one and only godfather of Orlando comedy is here with us now, aka Carolina Hurricanes.
I'm back.
Hey, but we all know people from New York, and Kim was just mentioning what we talked about yesterday, that these fans finally got
Man.
what they wanted after 50-something years. The Knicks have won
3 years, baby.
53, baby. So I
Yeah.
know Will Mills, bro. I don't even know how many
Man.
sons he said that day. Son,
Hey yo. So here's my question though. So the Knicks won a championship 53 years. Now
Yeah.
let's take it to the National Football League. And I've asked everybody this question. What team in the National Football League, if they won a championship this year, would be equivalent to the Knicks winning the
The
championship?
Jets.
Dolphins.
The Jets.
The
I said the
Jets.
same thing. The Jets.
I
Yeah.
said Dolphins.
I said the Jets.
No,
I
the
said
Jets.
Hey, Miguel, I said the Jets or the Cleveland Browns.
Jets are
Wow.
because James, Miami don't even love the Dolphins.
They don't.
No,
They don't.
It's not like that.
because it's
If
not
the
in Miami.
Jets- Yep. Yeah, it's not in Miami. Yeah. If the Jets or the Browns won, the
It would mean
city
something.
the
It would
cities
mean
would
something to
erupt
them.
because
Yeah.
first of all, the fans of the Jets. I'm a Jets fan, so let me explain this, man. Closest man AFC championship, I think 2012 against the Steelers. My heart was racing because I was like, "This is our year." And the Mangini years, I was like, "This is our year," all the time.
Mm.
And
Got
it
it.
just gets taken away all the time
Testaverde?
because God
Same thing?
hates the Jets. Yeah, yeah.
No, the city hates
And-
the
and the
Jets.
Browns-
That's the problem.
Shit, God
hates the Jets. I get it, man. But yeah, if the Browns or the Jets, were to do it, or back in the, not now, but back in the day, like
say there is one team,
what's that?
Buffalo.
Buffalo's been to a bunch though, man.
they've been to, but they haven't
Lost
won. But they haven't won.
They haven't won, which
I,
is true.
I can give you that, but I'm with Miguel. I think it's the Jets or the Browns. Those are my
Yeah.
two teams. I feel like if one of those teams win, that I think that's a
Be a big
New
deal.
York.
It would.
Because the Jets have won one, and it was like the first Super Bowl ever, like the second. Like
Namath.
Yeah,
they have won one. I
it
don't
was
think Cleveland-
segregated.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Yeah. Joe
Damn.
Namath wide receivers were in the tunnel. They had to come out during the
Yeah.
play.
Yeah, half
But
the
I
team
don't
couldn't
know
play
if the
too because they were
Browns
deployed in
won
Korea.
ever. Yeah.
No,
Wow, that brother said that they were deployed in Korea.
Yeah,
But those are my two. Now, James, I get Miami. I also said the Detroit Lions. I put them in there too. But I feel like Cleveland and the Jets, to me,
I
if
think-
one of those teams win it,
I would
it,
say the Jets because
but that's,
people who are Jets fans have been let down so much.
but they aren't as dedicated as the Buffalo fans are, though, man.
Jets fans?
The Jets
No,
fans?
no.
They don't even
Yeah.
they skip games. Buffalo has their fans
Nah.
are rabid, and
I
they
don't know
live in
about that,
Buffalo. Come on,
E
Have you ever
Jets,
been to Buffalo?
Jets.
Nah, B.
Stop
Jets
it.
and Buffalo. That fan base is both are wild like that. Cleveland,
Bills-
Cleveland fan base wild too. Like
The
that.
Bills
Yeah.
Mafia is full of ugly people. Let me go on record.
Yeah, there's some ugly people in there.
Bills
I just-
Mafia is ugly.
God bless them, man. So I wonder what it's like, the energy to be in New York right now, though. It must be amazing.
Man, it's
It must be crazy right now.
It's the same as when Illmatic dropped.
Yeah,
Like, just to understand.
I would just like to be at a party with Cam. Like, I bet that would be fun as hell.
Cam Patterson, no, man, because no, you need to be a party
Said
with Will
Cam
Mills.
Patterson.
Not
Yeah,
Cam Patterson.
I'm joking. I know, yeah.
I know what you did.
Damn,
I
dude.
said Cam Patterson, Florida boy, James.
No, I'm talking
No,
about
yeah,
Dipset, man. Yeah.
That is hilarious,
Cam
bro.
Patterson.
Cam Patterson, bro. Oh man, hey man, not to jump subject. Speaking of Cam Patterson, we got to shout out to our boy, man. Last week, David Jolly was at the Funny Bone.
Yes, sir.
James, let me tell
Talk
you something.
about it.
That show from the host. The host was all right.
He does
but-
all right.
I can guess who the host is now. Okay.
I wasn't speaking jive enough for the brother.
Yeah.
You know?
It was fun. Like Jolly was on stage, and Miguel will tell you about the ticket sales because doing a Thursday, Wednesday night is hard to sell. It's just
Bro,
hard.
for anybody.
But no, it was Thursday, right, Miguel?
Thursday,
because I
yeah.
came out to work. When Jolly got on stage, Jolly had them laughing from Jolly, I'm David Jolly, to y'all have a good night.
Yeah.
And I'm talking about jokes I had
Love
never
that.
heard them do before.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was for everybody did good. Miguel hosted. Curtis Bateman did good. Will Mills, Jari, Anton P, and then Jolly was just the icing on the cake.
Nice.
Man, shout out to
Nice.
that boy, man. Like I was so they called me Greg Popovich. I was in the back looking at one of my students up there, like, look at him.
Nice.
Look at him doing that. And then he let me borrow $20.
Hey, there you go. Hey,
it was good, man. Miguel, I let Miguel speak on it more, but like I was super proud of them guys, man. Like real talk, man. I loved every moment of that show, bro.
It was coming home show. A coming home show like that is a big deal. And the closest we had done before was we had done the Tampa show a few months back at Side Splitters, and that was amazing. We sold out Side Splitters, and that was amazing. But Side Splitters is a little smaller than the Improv. So when we got there, I got there, and I think Jolly had been there a few minutes already. There was a line, and that means a big deal to me, man, because I was there at like 6:20, and there was a line reaching to the bar, and I knew, I was like, man, we gonna do it. Cause we always say every show, we're like, hey, we're gonna sell this out. We're gonna sell this out or something. Keep the energy going. You know, and we learned early, man, never say, oh man, I don't know how this one's gonna be. No, we're gonna sell it out. We're gonna sell it out. If it doesn't happen, whatever. But on this one, man, I was like, we're gonna pack this out. And James all the way to the back rows. What a show.
Nice.
What
man.
a show.
What a show.
I hate I couldn't be there for the show, man, but I love the fact that it went off so well, man.
Dan from Tom and Dan came out. Ryan Holmes was out. Desi Del Toro was out. Busey came out. Everybody.
Desi was out.
Shout out to Desi Del Toro. Not a good shout out.
Yo,
gotta be quiet, girl.
Man.
Hey,
she talked.
She was wild out
the whole show, bro. She like a black person in a movie theater. She thought she was Jeff. She thought she was at a Tyler Perry movie. She was at one point she opened up aluminum foil, was eating catfish. I'm like, where you
asking for hot sauce?
Where you get this
food
from?
Get an air fryer?
Was she really that person though? That like won't stop? Like
but I don't think she understands or knows that she's not supposed to do that.
No, she thinks she's a part of it. She's like, I'm helping.
Really she does. Yeah. But in a fun way. It wasn't like disrespectful or nothing. She's so fun to be around. She's
such a cool person to be around.
And hilarious, bro. So she comes in the green room and she's talking. And I say something. She laughs. And when she laughs, she does that type laugh. Spits all in my face.
Oh, wow.
And now I'm like, yo, so I got this Mexican on me. I'm about to get deported. So now she's in on the joke. So now we do 5 minutes of ICE coming to get me. But she was so cool about it, man. But she's super Tyler Perry, bro.
That's funny. Shout out to Desi, man. She's a good person. Just sometimes she's a bit extra, if you will.
Stop talking.
Yeah,
but
God
good
bless,
times,
man.
good time. But yeah, real talk, man. Shout out to David Jolly, man. Like I'm proud of that kid, bro. Like I
think we all are.
I mean, it was a dope show, man.
Good for him. Good for him, man. And Miguel, you guys are going to be at the Improv this entire week up in...
We're in Denver. We're in Denver right now for the rest of this week.
Nice, man. Y'all definitely, if y'all in the area, go check these brothers out, man. Go do some stuff with them, man. But Kim, before you got here, we were talking about petty. We were talking about the petty that we've witnessed comedians do. And Miguel told a wonderful story about Chappelle being petty to Dane Cook. And after his set, Dane's about to go on after him. He said, hey, y'all want to go outside and take pictures? And everybody left. Yeah. That's petty.
Yo, hey, my petty is I'm going to go do a set before you and bury you. That if we're talking comedy petty, if it's a comedian I don't like, hey, dog, let me get that guest spot.
Yeah, don't say no. Don't say no either. Don't be that dude.
Let me get that guest spot. That's as petty as I get in comedy. If it comes to booking and stuff like that, I'm not petty. People who I can't stand, I help them get booked. I don't want that.
That's true.
I don't want that karma. Mm-hmm. But if I know I'll mess with you, or you that comic, ain't nobody messing with me. Hey man, let me go. I'm gonna tell you the pettiest of all petties.
Yeah,
it was me. It might have been you. It was me, Pedro Lima, and somebody else. I don't know if it was you or Miguel. And the comedian was from Orlando comic, went to LA and came back and thought they was big stuff. And the three of us went before that comedian.
Oh, I think that was Miguel. I don't think that was me.
And when Miguel. I tell you, when we got done, that comedian was bombing so bad.
Were y'all passing the chicken box?
We were passing. Well, it was me because we were telling the comic, go before us
Yeah.
Because we the now I'm out of LA. Okay. All right, Playboy.
All right. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
So
You got it, big dog.
that's my petty in comedy. I'm going to
you
go
go.
before you and bury you. So yeah.
There you go, man. And like Jeff did say, sometimes people bring the pettiness on themselves. Sometimes it ain't.
I'm never petty to somebody who didn't bring it on himself.
It's a response.
I'm a forgiving dude.
Yeah.
I mean,
I
know,
agree. Yeah.
I had a guy, I ain't gonna mention his name, but it was a big headliner, and his feature kind of submarined me. And where the headliner came up to me and had a talk with me, and I was like, what? And I realized he had lied and said some things. And he goes, so you did 15 before, you're only going to do 5 tonight. And I said, hey, listen, you tell me what you're going to do. And I knew this dude was following me, so I did the best 5 I had. And then I did something that you never do. And I'm going to introduce you to the funniest guy you've ever heard. You're going to be losing it from day one.
Set him up. Oh,
and bro, then handed the mic to him. And he's looking at me like, he gets up, he bombs for 25 minutes. Well, the headliner is standing in the back now, and he's a famous dude. And I walked up to him and he just laughed at me. He goes, I get it, man. I'm sorry. I didn't know what happened. But yeah. When somebody does something wrong.
Hey, one time a comic, I'm not gonna say his name, rhymes with pumpkin gray. Did a joke, and
I love it.
It was my joke, and I was like, all right. And he bombed though. He bombed doing the jokes, and then afterwards he was like, hey, sorry about that, man. I just knew that tag would work right there. And I said, no, that's cool. And the next time I saw him, we were at the same room, and I was going up before him, and I did his set. Just did it. I said, sorry, man. I knew that tag was gonna work.
Son, oh my God, bro! I wish I could have been at that set. That would have been.
It's funny, man. Going back to Jeff, Jeff don't seem like a petty person like that. So I can understand Jeff not doing anything petty because I'll turn
the cheek unless you stick it in my face. Like if you do something wrong to me and then you double down on it. Yeah.
Oh, pause again.
Yo, Jeff, what's up with you today, dog? You is pausing like crazy, man.
You pausing more than the booby scene in a VHS in the 80s.
Hey, yo,
Fast Time
dude.
at What's that movie called? Fast Times at
No, I'm a good-natured person. But
yeah, you really are. That's why I'm like, I can't see Jeff being wrong.
I'll
like
forgive
that.
you. But then again, I said if you decide to gorilla stomp on me afterwards, it's,
rub it in.
We're gonna turn that switch on, and you ain't gonna like it. And I don't care.
Some people take petty to a new level, man. I remember there was a famous comic at it was the Improv at the time who got beat up by a guy twice. They put him outside. The guy went to another door and came back and whooped the comic's ass some more. Like, sometimes petty goes.
Look here, dog. Hey, you beat me up at the comedy club. I'ma kill you.
You doing what, kid?
I'm gonna kill you, bro. Like I'm 50, bro. I ain't trying to be on nobody TikTok. I ain't trying to be on nobody. I done got beat up TikTok. Hey, man, you do something wild to me, man. I'm just gonna murder you, bro. Just be ready to get killed.
Murder him?
Yeah.
Just be ready to be murdered, my dude. Because I'm.
Remember when that little kid beat up Cat Williams?
Yeah. You had to kill that kid, bro.
We were like, damn, kid, you got to go now.
Yeah, man. I got to kill you, man. I'm sorry.
Especially if I was like opening for Cat, I'm like, we can't lose these dates.
No, we
running around talking smack. I gotta handle this.
I got to kill you, man.
We can't lose these dates.
Dog, I ain't want to do this to you, but you got to go.
Sorry, bro. I got to let you go, baby.
Hey, speaking of going, we got to go take a break right now, but y'all don't go nowhere. We'll be right back with some more hilarity right here on Real Radio 104.1. Back, everybody. You are still rocking with Real Labs on Real Radio 104.1. I'm your host, Mr. James Young. We got Miguel Colon. Don't you forget the Junior. He knows who his daddy is. And our official sponsor from Kaufman and Lynn Personal Injury Attorneys, Jeff the Batman Kaufman, and the one, the only Mr. Ken Miller, the Godfather of Orlando comedy. But today, it's Carolina Hurricanes.
Dog, I gotta give love to Miguel Colon Sr., bro. Man, Pops,
talk about it.
Pops text me, happy 251st birthday to the United States Army. Pops text me.
Hey,
So me and Pops be texting each other when it come to military stuff.
yeah,
And he, I posted it and he texted me
Loves
to
it,
say
man.
thank you, man. And I don't know. I love the Army. Army did a lot for me, man. But, and Jeff, shout out to you, baby. Happy 251st birthday to the United States Army, bro.
that's amazing. Now, Ken, would you be one of those people to tell people or recommend to people, hey, man, if you're not sure what to do after high school,
Yep.
Take
try the
your
Army
ass
out?
to the military. Oh,
Go
take
to
it.
military.
No. I tell you to go to the Air Force.
Oh,
Oh, I'll tell you guys
Really?
go to the Air Force. Go to the Air
Really?
Force. No, I tell
Yeah.
people I've been trying to get my daughter to go. I'm like, look, you're not doing anything. You can sign up for. You can do 2 years.
Yeah.
But you get out. You got college money. You got some life experiences. If you got to go out.
Travel.
If you're a good saving person, you can put that money away because they take care of everything while you're there.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, man, that 9 years really built me as a man. I tell people my first 4 years of the military was college for me.
Yeah.
That it was like going to college. It was my
Yeah.
freshman year to my senior, all in Fort Huachuca.
Because you had never been nowhere, right?
I ain't never been on a plane, bro. I done got to go over. They done let me go overseas at 19. They done sent me to
Wow.
Thailand. They ain't nowhere in hell you should have sent no project kid to Thailand. I was over there acting up, bro.
Bro, you was in Moscow.
Bro, Moscow was my second, so that was my medical school years. I call that my med school when I was working at DC. That's when I was in med. I was in law school then. You know what I mean? Dog,
Kim was in Thailand and she's like, I'm a lady boy. He's like, hey, don't call me boy.
Yeah. Hey,
Wait.
I ain't know no better.
Just
One
kiss
of my
me and
homeboys,
shit.
hey, one of my homeboys was like, pause. I'm like, pause ain't even been invented yet, dog.
Uh-uh.
He said, don't call me boy.
Hey.
Lady boy. Hey, don't call me
Yeah,
that, boy.
Pause. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
No, I'm with Jeff. Yeah, I will. If you're not doing anything, you're just sitting around, man. I recommend it. 2-4 years, and after the 4 years, hey, man, I ain't like this. I'm gonna go home. I mean, go home.
You know what my dad says all the time? It makes me laugh, though, but he will always say this. He's like, if you don't know what you want to do with your life, but you have drive, you have dedication, he's like, and you're a hard worker, he's like, it behooves you to look at the Army. And people will be like, what about the Marine Corps? He's like, nah, you ain't ready for that.
Hey,
He always tells him, he's like,
I
hey,
will say
chill out. Yeah.
I will say this. I've met a lot of military people. I've never been in the military, but I will say the Marine people are different. Like
It's a
built
cult.
different.
It's a cult. It's a
Hey,
cult.
bro,
And
it's
and
different.
I will say this, and Jeff would know this though. There are units in the Army that are a cult. Airborne's a cult. Rangers a cult, where it is more than just you're serving. It is your identity. So the
Yes.
entire branch
Well,
of the
I
Marine
can
Corps is
tell
a
you some of the
cult.
stuff you
There
do.
are units
Yeah.
in the Army that are cults.
Yes.
It's never out of you. You're never done with it because you have guys like, for example, there's these guys called the Phantom Airborne Brigade, and they're jumpers, and they're in their 60s and 70s. And about 2 years ago, they contacted me. They go, "Hey, you were the 82nd. Why don't you do a jump with us?" And I'm still dumb enough to jump out of an airplane on
That's
my
crazy.
own,
I give you
at-
credit.
in my
I can't
50s.
do that.
and
can't
it's
do
just
it.
a mentality that you have. So
You hear that? See, Charlie McAdoo would be like, "That's a good boy right there, Ken."
Yeah, I know. I'm
Airborne.
dead, dog.
Bro, I can't do it. I
Ain't no
can't do
way.
it.
Ain't no. I ain't jumping out nothing, bro. I don't even jump out my car.
Talk about
Yeah.
it. Not now.
Hey, but you know when
he
Jeff
steps
was
out of his
with-
car like he's stepping out of the shower just to make sure he don't fall down.
Jeff did like 5,100 jumps, and when he got out of the Army, he was like, "Something's wrong with my knees." They're like, "Yeah, that's not service related. That's
Yeah.
that's your own."
Yeah.
That's crazy to me when I hear that. Yeah, you were airborne. Your knees are shot for a reason. Nah, they ain't. Nah, that's
Nah,
not.
I don't believe that.
It's a different life, man. For us, because the TV jumps, when you see TV, they pull the targos down, you land on your feet. You're like, "Oh, this is cute." In the military, you land like a sack of potatoes. You hit that ground, boom. There's no landing on your feet. You
No.
burn in, and you're just going, "Did I not break something this time?"
And let's go
And-
and move.
And I had about 40 or 50 where I was like, "Okay, I'm okay." And later on, I made a deal with God on my last jump that I ain't doing this no more. And then, of course, I broke my deal with God, 2 years ago, and I was like, "He gonna get me now."
Mm.
They're like, Jeff, you about 2 inches shorter. What happened is your knees is up in your femurs. Now, the clinical diagnosis for that is called paratrooper knees. Unfortunately, though, it's not service related.
Yeah.
So just saying, you're probably wearing the wrong shoes.
Man, Ken had whooping cough and got full disability.
Man,
I was like,
hey,
I
I'm
got
working
everything here.
Hey, I've been doing this joke, bro, and it's been doing great. So, I ask anybody that got anybody kids to live with them, and if it's anybody over 30, I'll be like, "Yo, is something wrong with them?" Or they like, "Bro," and it kills. But James, I say, "Hey, I'm a disabled veteran. I can do that." I be like, I got a placard. I got a placard in my car. I can drag my foot if I want to.
You use the word placard.
Yeah, I got a placard in my car. I'm good.
We were outside of Fort Bragg in North Carolina. I was doing a show years ago, and I was outside. In fact, it was with Goldie. I was booked with Goldie. We were outside Fort Bragg, and I remember most of the audience. Fort Bragg, huge Army base. That's the SF's base and stuff like that, and tons. This is like 2012. Yep, 2012 Fort Bragg. I'm outside there. Pretty much 60% of this audience is Army, and this is GWAT era too. These guys multiple deployments and stuff. I see a dude. He's got a hat on that says Operation Iraqi Freedom. I said, "Hey man," I said, "You were in Operation Iraqi Freedom?" He says, "Yeah, man." I said, "Hey man, my dad was in Vietnam. He didn't win his either."
Damn.
I said, "Hey, bro, something about dudes in pajamas. They're just hard to beat."
Wow.
That audience erupted.
Yeah.
And then I started doing jokes about Jody and started doing jokes about how if you're going to have somebody cheating on your wife while you're deployed, you want it to be me. Because I'm like, I'm just a holdover, baby. I can't replace you. I said, and the minute you come back, I'm going to answer the door and be like, "Hey, man, you must be Staff Sergeant Greer. Player, I've heard so much about you." I'm like, "Hey," I said, do me a favor. I'm like, "Kids, guess what? Papa's home." I said, "Hey, man, do me a favor. I'm going to run. I'm going to grab some of my Xbox games real quick. I'm going to take the Tostino's pizza because I'm planning on that." I was like, "But she gonna be real happy to see you." And I said, "Let me get you in the house." And when I say "let me get you in the house," I turn around and push him on a wheelchair inside the house.
Oh my God.
That joke blew up the room. I love military audience. Give me a military audience. Give me police. Give me doctors, nurses, anybody that lives in a dark world.
Nothing throws them. They don't get what do you call it? Like offended. Like
as long as they genuinely believe what you're saying and you're not coming across fake, you're gonna kill it. Jeff, are lawyers the same way too, though? Are lawyers the same way? Because egos.
Lawyers are assholes.
Yeah, because of egos, unfortunately.
Okay. Sorry.
No, you can say, "Hey, you're a lawyer. You can say that."
Sorry.
Remember, no, you can say.
James, I've been on the radio for 5 years. That's the first time I did that.
Nope. I'm gonna tell you this much.
Me so much by that question.
But actually, you can say it. You can't say the physical anatomy part being that, but you can say a person is that. I learned that on the Monsters back in the day.
Well, let's not push that limit because I can't afford the 7.
Shit, like you pushing in so much.
Well, Miguel said it was okay.
Hey, yo, pause.
Yeah.
I saw you, Miguel, about to pause again, bro.
Oh my God, I love you. I wrote it down for our wonderful sound engineer, Casey.
No, attorneys are the worst, man.
Really?
I hate being around other lawyers.
Really? You don't like that?
Well, this is the reason why most of them never had to suffer, and they're self-important. The Army. Once you survive the Army, you got it. You're cool with everything. You don't see the world I got a good. It's simply, listen, I'm fortunate to be here. Most attorneys I know,
I can see
even
that.
when they screw up, they can't take responsibility for it.
No accountability.
No
ability.
So I have to do that all the time. Maybe that's why, I've gotten where I am in law, and other attorneys too that I've seen. And Morgan, it's funny, Morgan and Newland come from that same background too. Morgan was a paper boy and everything else. Dan was a cop. Normally the guys who are in charge of like large law firms, suffered. They didn't go to like Harvard and places like that.
They really worked for it. Yeah, it wasn't a legacy thing for them.
That's why I can be friends with certain people, and I can't be friends. Most of the attorneys I can't be friends with because they never had to fight for what they have.
They don't see it the same way you do.
No, and anytime you're around these guys and it's self-important, you're just like, Mercedes and whatever they're driving. You just kind of go, pound sand, dude.
I do notice that you don't drive what people would imagine a lawyer to drive. You don't ever do that, Jeff.
No, I
Nah.
can't, because I remember my old partner took me to the Mercedes dealership, and we
Yeah.
got in this S-Class, and I'm sitting here and they're showing me the joystick, and they're going, this car is $120,000. And the guy who's waiting to get in the car after me, he's got his Bluetooth in and he's
Mhm.
yelling at somebody like he's important. I go,
Yeah.
no, this is the guy who sits in this
Who
car,
needs to be
not-
sitting in this
not
S-Class?
me.
Not me. I like that.
So that's
I like
just the
that
way
a
I
whole
do
lot.
it.
I
I'd
understand, bro.
But I like the same thing. I'll walk in my Jordans, and every attorney I know is in snakeskin and everything else, and I'm like,
Oh yeah.
I'd rather
You need
be.
to get
I'd rather be wearing-
snakeskin Jordans.
Yeah,
I have
bro.
them,
bro.
I got them.
There you
You got him?
go.
Okay. All
I got it.
right. I'm not mad at that
Mhm.
at all.
No.
But before we go, guys, wonderful episode, man. We're coming to the very end of the week. All new shows this week. Where are you guys going to be this weekend so people can come definitely check you out? Mr. Coffin, we will start with you. What do you got going on, sir?
I got the Under Oath podcast and our broadcast show Saturday morning. But even better than that, Father's Day night at 7:30, I'm going to be at the Orlando Pirates game. And we got 25 seats. And if you want to come, let me know.
Nice.
I'll save you a couple.
Very nice. Go support Orlando, man. O-Town in the building. Ken, the Carolina Hurricanes have won, sir. They've done what they're supposed to do. So where you going to be this weekend so you can celebrate?
Man, Thursday night, which is where this show is airing, I'm at Wesley Chapel, Side Splitters. Show probably gonna get canceled because I ain't sold 2 tickets. But the rest of the
Ken,
weekend,
come on.
is sold out with Wix, so I don't even care, man. Bro, I did a whole PSA. I don't know if you saw the
So
video in
good.
the arms of the angels.
Yes. Oh,
Hey, and sold 2 tickets.
Damn, Ken.
you couldn't even guilt 2 tickets, man.
I couldn't even guilt 2 tickets, Jeffrey.
Hey, but Ken, them Wick shows, come on, man.
Hey, man,
Come on,
paycheck
brother.
coming tomorrow. I ain't
Look
even
at him.
mad.
Look at
Ain't
his
even
wife
mad.
spent all that money already. She
Ain't
got a
even
pool in the
mad.
backyard
Hey,
now.
Hey, I'm drinking that Members Mark water. I'm doing all right.
Yeah.
You doing all right? That's that good water right there.
Good water right there.
Miguel, tell him where you're already there right now, man. Where you
I'm
at?
in Denver Improv. I get back tomorrow on Friday, and then I've got a show at Secrets with Sean Finnerty and Mr. 407 Kevin Dean.
I asked my wife, could I go because I live in Kissimmee? She said,
Nope.
Nope.
Tell him to come with you, James. It is an
Just go to the
amazing show, bro. It's probably my favorite show I've done all year, and I've
You
done a
know the
theater
show
with
wanna
5,000 people.
Huh?
Michelle want to go. She got
Bro.
the cute mask on.
Miguel knows it's on because he looks over and sees the erections in the audience.
Bro,
But-
it's
That's
James.
funny.
I'm telling you, if we got to do a real live show, that all of us bring our wives.
That's
Yeah,
funny. That's how it has to happen.
it's an amazing, like when the comedy club, they're not naked.
No,
told her that.
Now when
Yeah.
you walk
No,
out,
they,
though,
they wearing sandals.
they just D's and B's, baby.
Hey, when you walk out, baby, pause.
Yeah,
Oh.
man.
Yeah.
Hey, it's like Alf's nose.
Hey.
On that note, I will be in Fort Myers at Snappers
Ow.
Comedy Club Friday and Saturday. Y'all come out and check me out if you want to. Let's have a good time. Let me put some comedy in your life. On behalf of myself, James John, that's Miguel Colon. Don't you forget the Junior. He knows who his daddy is. Jeff the Batman Kaufman and Ken Miller, aka the Godfather of Orlando Comedy. We got to go. We will see y'all next week. But before we go, Ken, tell them what to do.
Take your ass to bed. A shout out to the New York Knicks and the Carolina Hurricanes. New York Jets, y'all on the clock.
We out.